Paulie Packs. All right, guys, kind of a final video here of the cards I have, or this box I have gone through, this mystery box, if you will, of hodgepodge of things, of weird items and cards and whatnot. What I did was, in the last video, I had a whole ton of cards. And so what I did was I just went through them and just kind of pulled out, I don't know, the good ones, or at least the most interesting ones. Starting with, we had a bunch of hoops cards, right? So I got a bunch of USA team basketball cards. No Bird, no, then you got the draft cards too. But no Bird, no Magic, no Jordan. Mostly, but a lot of good stars nonetheless. I mean, that whole team was made of stars, but as you can see here, a lot of the same players over and over again. But always fun to get those, and always fun to get the draft cards for Mutombo and Johnson and all that. Then we just had some baseball ones. You had some Nolan Ryans, more Hostess cards, right? Maybe I can see if I can get all that set. Mini card here for Herbeck. And then more triple play cards, but the interesting thing about the triple play was at least they offered some different pictures and photos in the cards. Right, for example, you get a picture of the Hall of Fame, right? So you get to see kind of where everything is and give you a little blurb about it. And then you get these in-action photos too. And I thought this was just kind of funny because obviously Dave Henderson sliding it or going back to third while the third baseman's like all over him. And you can see he's smiling. So just kind of a fun photo there that you don't normally see in a baseball card. But then we had Greg Maddux, got a Roger Clemens card. You got Donnie Baseball. Always a fan favorite. Mark Grace. Another Nolan Ryan card. Tom Glavine. Gary Sheffield. Almost like he's golfing, right? Or something like that. That back foot coming way up. But he must have went down and got that ball, whatever he did. Got an Opeachy for Sammy Sosa. Another Tom Glavine card. Had this Mickey Mantle card. There's I guess a pack or something in this upper deck, and this Mickey Mantle was in there. It was like Upper Deck Superstars. So this must have been the insert there. Had a bunch of minor league cards. Some of the things I thought was interesting is, me as a Yankee fan, I know that this is this is Kevin Moss's brother. So John Moss. I don't think he ever made it to the big leagues. He made it through the system but never made it up. But Kevin Moss was huge in 91. 90 and 91. He actually hit the most home runs in a 10-game span. He was the quickest to 10 home runs or something like that, I think. But this is his brother, John. And Jose Vizcaino, obviously, I think he came up with the Dodgers. Mark Leiter, who's Al Leiter's brother. Mark did come up with the Yankees, and I think he did end up getting traded, but, and then this one's just weird. So, I got a million Bill Swift cards. I got like probably 50 Bill Swift cards. And this one, it threw me for a loop because it had the Brewers logo. And obviously he's still with the Mariners. So I thought, oh, well, maybe he just got traded, right? They just didn't have him in the Brewers uniform. Then when you go on the backside, it's the Mariners logo still. And then there was a 93 card in here. So this is 92 score. So it was a 93 card when you're still on the Mariners. So obviously an error, but with all of these, they clearly didn't correct it, right? So error card, but I don't think they ever corrected it, so it's the only way the card was ever made. This is a nice little insert here, the Gallery of Stars. So usually it's a Diamond Kings, but in this instance, this is a little insert that they had here. So you had the GS7. So this is before they started doing serial numbered cards, right? These were the kind of inserts that were the big thing in the 90s. Again, with the triple play, I like the way this photo goes down. One, you're not going to see this anymore, right? Because the way the catchers are supposed to stand on the plate, and you're not supposed to, barrel over the catcher anymore, just out of player safety. But Gary Carter taking a hit from Steve Finley, going right over the top of him, right? That's a play you're not going to see anymore. But also kind of cool that they would put it in the card itself. Then you got Cal Ripken, a little quick football one. You got Michael Irving. And then this one was pretty cool. The Chase of Championship. This is a Dale Earnhardt. So I thought this was a pretty nice card. 1 of 10, so it must be an insert here to the 95 Max race cards. So I'll look that up. I'll see if it's, any good. But I thought it was pretty cool with the the silver signature on there and everything else. And then I like this card too, just because again, you're getting a big crash. You're showing the fireball, so you're showing the dangers that can happen in a crash with this racing, but also kind of an action photo like the triple play with baseball. But this one obviously more for NASCAR. Had this, there was a bunch of little golf cards, so I have no idea which one was good or not, but this one seemed like 0203, I think, but this was the Legends card, right? It had Jack Nicholson, Nicholas, not Nicholson, not the actor, Jack Nicholas. So pretty cool to have his card, probably some sort of either the senior tour or a paying homage to him. Then there was a lot of basketball, right? You had a lot of good players here. You had the hoops, but I guess these are like the gold hoops. So you have some that had the stamp, so the 5th anniversary on it, and then had gold on their names. And then the regular card was just plain, right? And there you go. We got Doc Rivers trying to sell the charge. Karl Malone with I hated this dunk. He did this all the time, and I hated it. Thought it was the ugliest dunk. So, I don't know. Just so quirky and weird compared to what everybody else was doing at the time anyway. You got Reggie Miller, you got Karl Malone again, Sean Kemp, speaking of good dunkers, Keem. This one's interesting because this one, you got the East All-Star team and you got Jordan right on there, so people consider this a Jordan card. And then, of course, you got the West team. Was there a number 23? Oh, yeah, Barkley was number 23 on that one. So, you got that. And you got a league leaders card, Barkley again. See, Barkley was 34 on the... Oh, I guess you know why? Olajuwon was 34 on the All-Star team, so they had to give him a different number, so he had to be 23. Huh, I didn't even think about that. I knew he wasn't number 23 normally, but there you got some Dikembe Mutombo. You got O'Neal in his rookie year in the league leaders for blocks. And Mutombo and Olajuwon, obviously. Then you got Gary Payton. More 5th year anniversary gold stamps. You got... so this one I thought was funny because you had LaFonso Ellis dunking on Vlade Divac, whatever. So posterizing him. And then you had the same thing happening with Charles Barkley on Vlade Divac as well. So it's like... People just love to dunk on this dude, so unlucky for him. But then you have Dominique Wilkins dunking on Charles Barkley. So, again, Charles Barkley wearing 23 in the All-Star game, right? That's why it was confusing me, because I wasn't sure. It looked like Barkley, but I was like, but his number's not 23. And then you got David's Best. It's kind of an insert card for the hoops. And you get some more key players of the early 90s. John Stockton, Barkley again, more John Stockton, another David's Best, Sean Kemp, whoopsie. You got Patrick Ewing, and then a couple of 92 gold cards, another Dominique Wilkins, Joe Doomer's All-Star card, and then rounding it out with Hakeem Olajuwon and Dikembe Mutombo. So those were the individual cards, right? Also came with this... scratch off thing. So this was as if you could match 2, you win 3 packages of AAA baseball cards. So this one would have won 3 packages. And then if you matched all 4, you get the grand prize, which was a trip to the 1993 All-Star game. So, but real quick, what else we got in here is we got the Cologne set for Babe Ruth. Right, so the old pictures and whatnot, and then just the one of them was the Sporting News collection, which is this one. So these two were the Babe Ruth ones, and this is the Sporting News one. So not too crazy. Oh, forgot about the weirdest cards I got so far. This is the 1994 Maine Safety Belt Challenge. So these are kids from Maine, some Portland, Maine, South Portland, Maine, and the 2 crash test dummies. I don't know. They had a big ad campaign for these guys, Vince and Larry. So I guess these are probably police officers who dressed it up as these guys and taught kids about safety. I don't know if you remember the commercials back in the day where they'd end up getting in a crash or something like that and talking about safety. But how do you get these in cards? I don't know. So the police, the Portland police issued cards. So I got them. And who knows who these girls even are? You know, they're 1994. They were probably in middle school. Yeah, so they're about 40-something years old by now. So I had more of these wild card. Ooh, and the Ross Perot 100. So that's the bonus card for the election, right? And then a couple videos ago, I looked at the JFK card, right, of the assassination one. There it is right there. Again, we talked about that one. But it's just weird that it spans all of this stuff, and wild card is usually this, right? You usually use for the basketball, and you usually assign points to it, and when you had points, that was like the value of that card, like times. It was almost like an insert card at the time. So a different concept from wild card when they were doing it, but I don't know why they're doing political cards. But then we got a 90 Fleer rack pack. We got a 90 Donruss whack pack. And there's Bill Swift on there, right on the front. That's probably why he took this one. You got some puzzle pieces on the back. And initially I was going to open them, but you know what? I think maybe I'll just either try to give them away or something. Here's a 91 Donruss, and you got Nolan Ryan on the front. And another 91 Donruss with Roger Clemens on the front side there. Then you had this insert here, or this pamphlet of the Ted Williams Museum and Hitters Hall of Fame. So in Citrus County, Highway 486. The quote is, "All I want out of life is that when I walk down the street, folks will say, 'There goes the greatest hitter who ever lived.'" And that was Ted Williams at age 20 when he said that. So just have some pictures here of it. So this guy, whoever it is, must have went to the Hall of Fame. And it is in Florida. So I don't know if it's still there. I'm not sure why. But it's open Tuesdays through Sundays, 10 to 4, if you want to go down. Let's see here. This one looks like a team set of the Royals for the victory. And it is. So this is 2001 Royals set. I don't know who would be on the Royals of note at the time. Johnny Damon. I wonder if that's close to his rookie year. Gotta be pretty close to Damon's rookie year. Let's see if we can just find out real quick since we have it. Carlos Beltran, third year, so that's pretty good. Oh, Damon. Damon was a rookie in 95. Wow, okay. Way off. All right, so that's the team set for the rookies. And then this was interesting because it was a Members' Choice only packet for, I believe this is the 91. Yep, 91 Stadium Club. So this is members only. So in the packs, you remember you get the Members' Choice, but here you got the members only. So these are the special insert cards for the members only. You got some good guys here. Nolan Ryan, Jeff Bagwell. So this is a subset. So a special subsets that you'd have to buy, pay for separately. You wouldn't have gotten these in the packs at all. Chuck Knobloch, Ripken. So pretty good. Not bad. And then this one was weird because I thought it was just going to be Nolan Ryan and the Coca-Cola cards, but then I look in the back, I got Larry Johnson. So I don't know what we got here. So you got the insert for Nolan Ryan. Just some regular, another insert here. Some regular cards. And then going back, more hoops, USA basketball, which we just saw a bunch of. And Larry Johnson. So interesting that was there. This is the Kmart anniversary set. So I've seen this before, right? And this is collated and everything else, hand collated. So that's, we've seen that from them before. This one, Rookie Prospect. I don't know what this is. This is a hodgepodge of cards as well. This must be just a bunch of random rookie cards. You got the Pinnacle. And who's that? Andy Van Slyke? No, Rex Hutler. David Justice with the shades. Kirk Gibson finishing it out with the Pirates. I forgot all about that. Ugh. All right. Carlton Fisk. Ooh, Randy Johnson. All right, there you go. Oh, and then we got a Tino Martinez pro card. So this is a when he was coming up through the, this must be the Mariners organization then. Even though I've, Calgary. Okay, that would make sense to say they're near Canada there. So I wonder if maybe Edgar Martinez might be in this one as well. Or maybe Edgar Martinez came out a little bit before. Yeah, so Tino is the only one coming out of that one, but that's still pretty good. Tino Martinez. All right, and then ending it with, we got these two packs of randomness. One is the Guinness Book of World Records, and the other is the Jurassic Park stuff. So I won't open those today. I think I'll just see if, I don't know. I'll see about maybe just giving them away or what. I did finally get over the 100 subscriber mark, so I'm gonna try and do something related to that. So stay tuned for those videos, and we'll get those going. But hope you enjoyed this box of randomness. Definitely a lot of different stuff, a lot of cool, unique things that I wasn't thinking of. You had the bowling cards, you had hockey, you had golf, you had NASCAR, you had minor league, major league, you had basketball. All different sort of subsets, and then of course Guinness Book of World Records stuff. So definitely very interesting, and I'm glad I kind of went back and found the box that I had forgotten I had it. So all right guys, well, until the next one, I will catch you later. Bye.